Hey guys, I'm Allie. Normally I am on Throw with SDMs, but today I've taken over.
I'm Allie.
Ooh.
Normally I am on
Have a
Pro
SDMs.
but today I've taken over. I'm Allie. Normally.
Let's not play that game because that is awful. Um, all right. So let's try this again. Um, I'm Allie. I'm typically on Throw with SDMs and not usually on Roll with SDMs. But tonight I have decided to check out Foundry. I have never used Foundry as a DM. And where do I put my chat window? Put it right there. Okay. Yeah, I've never used Foundry as a DM. I've only used Foundry as a player. And normally I use Roll20 for all of my games. I like Roll20. It's simple. People can go into the game when I'm not doing it without me also having to pay for Forge. But I do pay for the Roll20 Pro, which is about $100 a year. I'm not looking to make a switch. We probably have $1,000 worth of books already paid for in Roll20, so I'm not looking to do that again, especially for D&D. But Roll20 has purchased a company called Demiplane, and ever since they've done this, I've had some issues with my Aliens RPGs. So I'm going to create a new game right now. I've already purchased the module from Roll20 for Aliens. So I'm just going to kind of go through a quick thing of Roll20, and then I'm going to open Foundry for the very first time. I have not even opened this myself yet. I know Gary's been tinkering with it, but I have walked out of the room whenever he has because I didn't want to learn anything before I did this video. We are going to do a character sheet of Alien RPG. And okay, from the marketplace. I own. I thought I owned Destroyer of Worlds too. I guess I don't. Okay. I own both Chariot of the Gods and Heart of Darkness. Let's do Chariot of the Gods. Cool. That was so completely unhelpful. So this is my problem with Roll20 right now with Aliens. Ever since they merged with Demiplane, it doesn't seem like I still have access to the things that I used to have access to. Which is what annoying. Oh, here's Alien. Okay. Don't know why. But here's Alien Destroyer of Worlds. So we're gonna go with this one. All right. I'm ready to create game. There. Name it first. Aliens test. All right. So we're gonna be playing Aliens RPG. Alien Destroyer of Worlds. I don't think there's. Let's add in the Alien, the role-playing game, core rules compendium. And yeah, that should be good. Launch game. Okay. So up here, it gives me all my maps. And obviously I click right onto it because I've been using this for years. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that a new person just using Roll20 for the first time would know where to click for stuff. I get it. And this is not a tutorial of how to use Roll20. This is, I just wanted to explain my issues that I've been having in Roll20 and why I'm even looking at going to Foundry for aliens. So when they get into the actual aliens, they used to give me character sheets. Now they don't. Get a description, I get a handout. But I no longer get the aliens that I can roll off of their sheets. Okay. And I wish that I had remembered. Let's just click into a couple of these. So when I run aliens, I always make sure that I put in the Act 1 agenda before we even get started. Unless I have brand new players to aliens and I want to kind of go over the character sheet with them prior to playing, then I don't put in the Act 1 agenda because I don't want them accidentally sharing their agenda before we get started. So sometimes I won't do that. Okay. Let's see. Trying to remember what issues we had going into this. And I wish I had written them down now. Maybe Chaplain isn't the best one to start with. Let's go with Dante. Okay. So I remember they were missing something, so I had to go in here and I had to add some stuff in, and it sucked, but it was fine. For their power, if they have a cutting torch like Chaplain has, it doesn't give me a power number for how much power their cutting torch has. Again, it is what it is. You know, you have to figure that out. They did fix a couple of the things where when they pushed to roll, it wasn't adding panic, and now that has been fixed. I would make sure that they have modifier query turned on. This will let them do +3, do -3, +1, aiming +2. It will let them add that number in before they roll, so that they roll the extra dice. They did fix that. That was wonderful. Now this is my issue with them merging with Demiplane. Exit game. Let's go to marketplace. My marketplace items. So here is one of my issues. I can't sort easily by game type. So I definitely have Destroyer of Worlds. We were just in there. Again, we have so many So many books. Okay, so that was all my, I guess, modules. Let's go with all. So we have obviously just so much here. Okay, so we have Destroyer of Worlds and we have the starter set. The starter set gives us Hadley's Hope, which is interesting because I really thought I had to have had it. Maybe it doesn't give me Hadley's Hope. Maybe. Okay, Chariot of the Gods. Okay, so I guess I didn't buy Hadley's Hope. I really thought I did, but that's okay. Let's just do a quick. Actually, let's just go to the top and let's see. Let's type in Hadley's Hope. I can't even, it won't even let me click on it. Okay. Oh, it's thinking. Okay. You own this content. Learn more on Demiplane. So let's just click on Demiplane. Good. Takes me right there. That's awesome. I'm assuming I'm already logged in. Now we go to games. And we go to Alien. Digital library. Hello, my kitty. Give the kitty a head bump. No, goodbye. Okay, so I don't own Colonial Marines. I don't own Building Better Worlds. Heart of Darkness. All right, let's just look at this situation. Oh, don't have a situation. All right, so apparently this is going to make a liar out of me. I'm 100% convinced that it did not give me everything that I had, but I've also never clicked on it as a link from Roll20. So maybe that was my issue. Okay. The other thing I should have shown you, my game, watch game, is under the compendium because I added the compendium to this game. It gives me. No, I didn't add the compendium. All right. Compendium companion. Nope, it's there. Let's add the starter set too. Why not? What could go wrong? Hi Ash, I know I moved. I have my Ash with me today. He's my co-pilot. Okay, so the compendium is not showing at all. It normally does. But it's not. Public new compendium clause a page. So that's cool. Cool. Well, I had wanted to show you that I could get some of the monsters from the compendium directly, if I know what I'm looking for. But it doesn't even want to give me the compendium now. So that's helpful. So anyway, I've been having issues with Roll20 and Aliens, specifically. I've not been having any problems with D&D. I've not been having any problems with Pathfinder. DC20, they don't have support yet with Roll20, so that is what it is. All right, now. Foundry. Open? Not opening? Opening on the wrong screen. Administrator access required. Set menu, you must provide the server administrator password. I don't know what that is. Nope. Okay. I know my husband well. That's good. All right. So, generically looking at this. Install world, I'm assuming, is going to be to download a game. But again, assumptions. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Create world is probably going to be something blank. I know Gary was looking into stuff for me. Oh, I hope he didn't. I guess he already downloaded it. Damn it, that sucks. Okay. So I was thinking about doing this on our other computer so that I wouldn't be touching anything he has already done. Unfortunately, he's already downloaded the Alien game system for me, I guess, which really sucks because I wanted to try to figure out how to do that. But he always tries to help me. So let's create a world. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. Data path, alien test, game system, alien RPG, background image, browse files. Uploads to this folder are prohibited because content here may be overwritten during updates. Upload to your assets folder or another allowed location instead. SRD 5E. What is that? Okay. Oh, okay. It's opening those folders as I click on them. Let's go with default. I don't have a next session. World description. Test world for alien RPG. Okay. So I fully understand that I'm gonna have to buy the Destroyer of Worlds, if I want to run that module easily without like having to input everything. All right. Playing Alien RPG system migration perversion. Please be patient and do not close your game or shut down your server. Okay, yeah. Again, this really sucks because he's already installed this for me. So, I don't know how he did that. So I will go back to the beginning to try to do like a battle tech and see if I can get that in here. But we're gonna pretend that I've already figured this out and we're just gonna move forward. We're gonna keep it simple like that, I guess. Okay, official system for playing the any award-winning, whatever any is, Alien RPG by Free League on Foundry VTT Free League. Have now officially endorsed the system, and we've been working to provide official content to enhance the system. See official modules below. Save the effort of inputting all the data from the books by purchasing the official modules from Free League. I don't know how much that costs. Paste. $25. Okay. Cool. Alright. Right click in edit button to right click is used quite a bit in this system. If in doubt, try it out. Examples are right click in edit button to choose, delete, or edit. Right click to clear radio buttons. Right click a roll to enter modifiers before a roll. Okay, alright. There are 6 main types of actors available in this system: characters, synthetics, creatures, spaceships, vehicles, and territories. Alright, so there's health, there's stress, strength, wits, agility, empathy. All right, health is not automatically calculated, so it needs to be updated manually as per the rules. So your health is equal to your strength unless you have something like tough or your synthetic. Actually, synthetics might still have strength. I'm not really quite sure. I'd have to look into that. You're okay. Good night. Well, I know. This is Bear. Goodbye, Bear. And of course, this is Ash. Yeah. He's very bored. He wants attention. But this is his chair. So when I am working, he jumps up on his chair and he sits with me. He's scared of the cats because the cats are not nice to him. So yeah. So he sits in his chair instead of sitting on the comfy couch. He sits next to me. Okay. All right. Health is not automatically calculated, so needs to be updated. For the GM, an NPC tick box is visible which changes the token settings for the character, the actor. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but cool. If the career dropdown you select in the career dropdown, you select the appropriate career for the PC. Any specialties that have been dragged onto the character sheet will show under the career dropdown. Okay. Adding radiation will cause a roll to determine if there is any health damage caused by the radiation. That's nice. Because that's supposed to be automatic. And Roll20 does not do that. Right-click to remove radiation after a visit to the med bay or cure. This will make a permanent radiation check by rolling 8d6. On a 1, the permanent radiation will be added to the right side of the radiation bar. That's awesome. Actors with permanent radiation will always have the radiation condition icon showing on their token, even if they have no temporary radiation. Awesome. Okay. That's cool. It gives Overwatch. The panicked condition will automatically set following panic rolls of 7 or more. This triggers the more panic mechanics in the system. To remove the panicked condition, I seem to be lagging significantly. Maybe. I'm not really sure. All right. This does not affect their stress level. Okay. The consumables and armor values are updated automatically based on the active items in the PC's inventory. All right, so it seems that it takes a lot of this stuff and makes it automatic for you, which is awesome. And I notice a lot of that with like Starfinder. I don't want to be on camera. Can you say hi to the people? What do you think? Say hi to Nut Crow? No. Okay. Don't you hiss at my baby. It's okay. Clicking the armor will roll the combined value of any active armor total shown in the box. Right-clicking will display a modifier. Okay. All right. A lot of this just kind of goes through like the automation of it, which truly is amazing. And I will take the time to go through oh, that's really cool that it has a footlocker area for like just stuff shoved in your room. That's awesome. I would probably even, I don't know if you can add stuff. I don't know if you can add a second footlocker. Guys, it's past the bedtime, guys. Some items have inline edit boxes. Do not suffer from radiation or conditions. Clicking on the attack table. Drop down will show a list of any attack tables that you have created in the Alien tab, Alien Creature Tables folder. Once selected, the table can be rolled against by clicking on the Roll Attack button. Okay. Now, the spaceships are nice. We didn't get into that with our last game, but I am looking to do a homebrew of this next year, and spaceships will matter. Clicking on the drop-down allows the GM or player to select one of the 4 roles. By default, the crew member is assigned the position of passenger, though they still are a part of the crew count. Clicking on the drop-down allows the GM or player to select one of the 4 roles. Captain has no function on other than shouting at the crew. Pilot allows the player to fire weapons and make piloting rolls. Gunner allows the player to fire weapons. Sensor op allows the player to make comtech rolls. Engineer has no function on a other than noting who has that role. Passenger along for the ride. Okay. When pilot is selected. That's cool that they have access to that only if they have those roles. That's kind of cool. Although I feel like here's my thing. When automation takes over from just being able to play, I feel like that is a hindrance in the game. So I'm very curious to see how that would actually play out. Because I can typically just say, here is the vehicle character sheet, roll some dice. Yeah, guys, it is way past my bedtime tonight. I mean, it's not. It's 9:36. It's really not past my bedtime. I'm just tired. Territory information is awesome. because that should be public knowledge, right? Like, I feel like if you're taking a job on FL 012, you should be able to go to a cell phone, a library of whatever sort, and type in this colony and be like, tell me about this place. And, there's obviously exceptions, but realistically, I can go and I can type in Pluto and I can get information on it. So I feel like players should be able to go, okay, here are the 3 jobs on this job board. One is going to A planet, one is going to B planet, and one is going to C space station. They should be able to look up A, B, and C at those 3 places and go, do I want to go to any of these places? Do I want to stay the fuck away from them? I feel like that's knowledge that a player should be able to have, and if they don't have it, they should be able to get it without like a real issue. So I do like that I can have. I mean, it's the same thing as handouts in Roll20, so that's not anything revolutionary. But yeah, it's kind of nice that like it has that option, I guess. Um, This sheet allows you to track the progress of the colony as per the Building Better Worlds campaign module, which I do want to get those books. Like, if I want to run the module for Destroyer of Worlds next year. I've already run it twice. The first time I ran it, I screwed up miserably. Honestly, I screwed up miserably because we were running in Roll20. It was the information was not just there, which is what it used to be in Roll20 before they merged with Demiplane. Now, I don't know if they're not getting as much support. If Free League didn't do whatever contracts they were doing with Roll20 this time, I don't know the back end of it. I just don't. But I do know that running Chariot of the Gods was much smoother of an experience, and Hadley's Hope was a much smoother experience than running Destroyer of Worlds in Roll20. I also ran Destroyer of Worlds in person, just to kind of practice, and it went much better. I kind of knew what I was missing. I got a ton of images for people, and I was able to have a screen up with the images of the people that they're talking to and interacting with, and I printed off maps for them so that the maps could be on the table so that they could pass them around and kind of talk about where they were going, how they were setting up, etc., etc. I felt, and my point to this is I'm looking into Foundry for Aliens because I feel like Aliens in Roll20 has significantly gone downhill with either Destroyer of Worlds or with them accessing Demiplane. Either way, I'm not very happy with it. So I did want to look into both Foundry, and I actually wanted to look into Tabletop Simulator. I was playing BattleTech on Tabletop Simulator, and it was really nice because if you looked at it from the side, buildings were like in the way of things, so you could like look from your character's point of view and see what had cover against you. And I'm kind of looking into doing a homebrew mashup next year with which has nothing to do with Destroyer of Worlds. That is an alien BattleTech mashup where you can go on jobs either in a spaceship as yourself, or you can go on jobs in a spaceship and bring a BattleTech suit of armor with you. I really like the BattleTech Society play. I very much enjoy it, and I'm still learning it, so it's not something that I would be great running right away. But I'm learning it, and I do want to play more games in that once the holiday season is over and do a better job of learning. I want to buy the books and really kind of sit down and learn the math of it. But anyway, that's just kind of been rattling around in my brain for a while, and the biggest issue with this is whatever virtual tabletop you're going to run on, you are going to need to be able to use 2 different character sheets. They're both D6 systems, so you don't so much have to worry about like 10-sided die and D20s and all of that. So I don't know. I'm looking into it, and I briefly looked into Tabletop Simulator before I went live tonight, and they don't have alien resources. So I'm going to look into it further, but for right now, I'm just looking into Foundry specifically for Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, items, item types, items, weapons, armor, planet system sheet, cool, agendas. Skill stunt. Please, okay. All right, let's change history for latest version. Actors. I feel like this is just oh, now I get it. I'm a little slow, guys. What happens? All right. Okay, so game paused. Now again, I've been on the other end of this where I've seen people pause games. When active, you can move tokens through walls and impassable terrain. Sorry, my husband just texted me and now I'm confused. Okay. To view scene, delete encounter. Create a scene. On a space station. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So I don't know. Is this the map area? I don't know the answer to this question. So he got a drink that's like a gallon, I guess. And I guess it's probably for the table. Okay. I'm so confused, guys. All right. Show a navigation, GM only. Navigation name? I don't know what a navigation name is. Navigation name. God, guys, I have so many. Let's choose that one. I don't know what this is for, but you know, it's fine. Slip up. That's the background image. Okay. Okay. Grid type square is fine. All right, so this is definitely the map. We're just gonna choose that. All right. As a background. Foreground image, we're just gonna delete. All right, a grid is fine. Lighting. Oh yeah, let's do token vision. If this setting is enabled, fog of war exploration will be tracked on a per user basis. It's fine. Yeah, let's not give it global illumination. Let's Game paused. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm going to make the assumption that. All right, it is rather nice that you can change the folder, the color of the different folders. Can I drag and drop? Okay, that's good. Okay, I stopped game paused. Pause the game, but that's okay. We'll figure that out at some point. All right, create an actor. All right, we're gonna. I think it's 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. All right, we're gonna say that my strength is 5, my wits is 4, my agility is 3. And I have no fucking empathy. All right, so it did automatically fill in my strength. All right, or my health. Okay, that's good. All right. Colonial Marine just makes sense. This is my bear. We have worked years to be able to pick him up. It's okay. He scares my dog. He's he has 2 brain cells and sometimes they collide. All right, let's go with Colonial Marine. I can't type specialty here. All right, experience, story points, cash. I would have liked to see, and this is just a me problem, this is not anything against this character sheet. I would have liked to see more options for cash because there's like Wayland credits, there's UPP credits, there's but I think that you can easily just put that into your inventory. Not really building this. That's fine. Talent. In theory, I should. That's creating an item. Okay. I guess. I guess because I haven't bought a book yet, it doesn't give me the talents. That would make sense to me. Okay. There is so much information here. Okay. Token name, Allie. Hovered by owner. Cool. Link actor dot. Actually, what are the other options there? Never displayed when controlled, hovered by owner, hovered by anyone. Let's go with hovered by anyone. Link actor data. Append and auto increment. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Prepend. That's kind of cool too. Angry Goblin. Movement action. Well, I can definitely walk. Mhm. I'm kind of curious what the token disposition means. This is interesting that it's neutral, friendly, secret, or hostile. Um, image path. So I'm currently playing in Starfinder, and uh, you do not see my Starfinder image. It does not matter at all. I can just grab a whatever image and move on. Um, which is what I will do. Okay. I have no idea what image that is, but that is the image I'm going to be. Select the file. Um, Dimensions one by one. Okay. Contain. Token opacity. Token opacity is really nice in. We use that in Roll20 all the time for invisible creatures. I can still update their hit points and move them around the field as I see fit. They are, yeah, the opacity is really nice. Vision enabled. Vision mode. Detection mode. Vision color. Be careful. Don't put your mouse on there and then move your stuff up and down. Move your wheel, your mouse wheel, up and down because it will change those. That's interesting. Do not like that. You're not putting off light. You must select one token to assign as the new prototype configuration. Um, thought I thought did that? You must select image path. Choose a file. Let's choose that one. Okay. You must select one existing token to assign as the new prototype configuration. Up here. That one. Did you just kick me? Oh, big boy. Okay. Well, this is silly. I feel like you should just be able to drag and drop an image onto this thing. I feel like this is the image path is assigned. I feel like that's correct. I don't know what subject texture is, but we're just going to choose that same picture again. And you must select one existing token to assign as the new. Okay. Choose that one. Okay. I mean, that just. Guys, I'm confused. Well, I don't know what prototype token is then. Don't know. Well, there's only one sheet available, so that works. And I'm assuming if I buy a book, I can drag and drop weapons and stuff into the footlocker, and I don't know what ad hoc means. Oh, you just type. Okay. Cool. All right. Close. Close. Game is still paused. Got it. I don't know how to make it not paused. Oh, there we go. Look at there. So Gary says a while ago, I'm assuming because I have not been paying attention to chat. Hey honey, confused, just got out of escape room. Missing Roll20 prototype is the equivalent of save default token in Roll20. Okay. So assign token. I have to select. I'm not. Okay. So there I am. Let's drag me out. That's as far as I can see. Yeah, Roll20 is simple and just works. You're right. The problem is, and I know you came in a little bit late here. Oh, I'm like crooked. I feel like I should be able to spin myself. Okay. Unfortunately, Roll20 is not working so well with aliens anymore. So I'm hoping to find a better system, whether it is Foundry or it is Tabletop Simulator, but it doesn't seem like there is it doesn't seem like Tabletop Simulator is, or that Alien is available for Tabletop Simulator. So, okay. Um, okay. Rollable table. That's fair. That's just like, Gary said you have to watch like 40 hours of videos to learn how to use Foundry. That's what I did. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm big on it should just work. And if it's not intuitive enough to have it just work, then I'm not going to use it. Um I'm just not. Game settings. Okay. Configure settings. Hey Miko, I I am looking over Foundry and I am I'm not really getting annoyed yet, but it is definitely not as intuitive as Roll20 is. Gee. It feels a lot more daunting than you'd expect. If you don't want to watch 40, you need awesome friends like Miko to help you. That's also fair. But again, if it's not intuitive, I'm not going to use it. That is just me as a person. So, I need to, and again, I feel like I need to buy the Destroyer of Worlds or Heart of Darkness or any of the modules in Alien to really like just kind of see what it comes with and kind of work through it because I'm really unhappy. I am unhappy with the support that Roll20 gives you for aliens nowadays. Since they've merged with Demiplane, it hasn't been there. And you're missing so much of the module that it makes it unplayable. And that's frustrating. Yes, I can spend hours adding everything into Roll20, and that might end up being what I do to get all of the creatures in and to make sure that all of the characters are in there correctly. I may end up doing that. Um, That's very sweet of you, Miko. He's offering to um, pull up his Foundry so that I can look at all of the alien stuff that it provides for me. Configure controls. Toggle character sheet. Push to talk, push to mute. We use Discord when we do this. We wouldn't be going through Foundry anyway. Focus chat. Objects, highlight objects. Okay, highlight objects, alt left, all right. Okay. Select all objects, control A, undo, cut, copy, paste. Walls are not too bad. Bring objects to the front. I'm going to make the assumption that like bringing objects to the back, to the front, etc. I can just right click on it and do that, but we'll find out. I'm assuming that I'm not going to need to know all of these keyboard shortcuts, but so vertically pause game. Haha. Okay. I'm going to make the assumption that I can't pause my game. Toggling tokens to invisible is nice. You can also, it looked like it gave you the option to make the opacity down to 0. Devon Knight's free tokens, that's also on Roll20. Health estimate. Okay, health estimate is weird in Aliens because you don't die at 0. Like you can just keep plugging away for many, many more rounds after you go down to 0. Hey, welcome aboard. I don't know what. Oh, break. So Miko has a coffee cup that's probably break time. All right. Edit world. Description. Okay. So working day. User management. Okay. Tour management. Welcome to Foundry. Installing a system. This tour will walk you through the process of installing a first system, creating a world. Okay. So let's go back to scenes and let's add in a battle map. If you go to it's important for walls. Okay, not a robot. Well, that's interesting. I'm not quite sure what that took me to. All right. Yeah, I think it was Alien Mobius. Alien Mobius. I am. Oh, notifications blocked. Try that again. Not a robot. Still not a robot. Why are we blocking notifications? I don't know why I need to, why are we? Okay. We're gonna go straight to there. Because things hate me today. All right. We're going to download that geomorph map. And we are going to go back to control. It's important for walls. It's how you make waypoints when you move. Okay. Yeah. Space Station Y. Period scene. Um, yeah, let's go with that for the moment. I'm sure I can change it. Lighting. Fog of War. We don't want global. Ambience. Save changes. Didn't give me a new scene. Aha. Okay. Right. Oh, I need to add that first. Okay. I was gonna say I did that on the last one. Right. Need to click on assets first. Choose a file. Choose that one. Click open. Save to assets. Select file. Save changes. Clickety. Save changes. Clickety. Why? But why does it need to be done in a specific order? Right click the scene. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. If you can't hear that, that is me clicking multiple times to okay. What have I got over here? So in Roll20, when I do a map, my library, upload, browse, downloads, choose, open. Think about it for a hard second. Create a page. Go to the page. Close that. Open it. Switch to map layer. I can adjust page size. All right, so But let's say I wanted this map a little bit smaller. I could just do that. And now it's smaller. So that's what I'm trying to do with that. Because Foundry uses computer coding stuff. It's not drag and drop. Where the image is saved in Foundry and such is important. Click the box on the right. Okay. All right. So initial view position. Set a default camera position that is displayed the first time the scene is viewed. Okay, that's sort of helpful and sort of cool. Okay, so I mean, I'm probably going to turn off the grid because in Aliens, there's no real reason to have a grid because you're going by like sectors. You are experiencing exactly what I did the first time. All right, so scene dimensions, that'll tell me how big and small stuff is. That's fine. But now how do I move this and add, I guess I can't add two maps next to one another because I edit my maps all the time. So sometimes I layer my maps with like 3 or 4 maps on top of and or next to one another. If you click on the next to the grid type, you can change the size of the map. This background image scale. Okay, so I can also do an offset. But can you add more than one image to a background? Or do them as you need to set up a new scene, or do them as tiles. All right, so let's just say I want that off by you are changing the underlying dimensions of the scene. If you have already placed objects in this scene, the operation may cause those objects to shift position relative to the yep. That's fair. All right, so I saw that move over. That's fine. Okay. And there's a mode that you can create tiles where the players will move from one map to another automatically. Oh, mod. Okay. Yeah. But I can't put more than one on a page at a time. Okay. So because I'm obnoxious and I do this a lot, sometimes I don't want that third. And I want to really obvious. Generate a new one. Sure, I don't care what you call it. I did this one in a different color. That's fine. Whatever. No, that one's clear. cool. That's unhelpful. Pretty different. So like I can do that. This is the major difference between Roll20 and Foundry is simple. Foundry is simple and uncomplicated. Foundry is complicated. Oh, okay. Roll20 is simple and uncomplicated. Foundry is complicated but has more functions. Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And I knew that going in. Okay. All right. So generate thumbnail image, export data, import data, clear folder, delete, duplicate, configure. Drawing tools. Walls. Oh. Just adding. Okay. All right. So let's start at a door. Always start at a door, guys. So am I dragging? Okay. Why? Interesting. Okay, so this is where Gary was saying I need to hold down the control key. Maybe I don't need to hold it down. Do need to hold it down. Right click? Maybe? Aha. Okay, so right click stops it. All right, that's fair. All right, we can work with that. So we got left click, drag, left click. Okay, lighting controls. So if I want, well, you know what? Let's find out. Okay, no, it doesn't go through the wall. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Can I drag it? I can drag it. Off, light on. All right. Can I make this like different colors? Rotate, click and drag, edit, double click, edit, double click. You have to be holding control. Double click the light, and you get the settings for it. There we go. Light radius, constrained by walls, emission angle, rotation angle, light color. Mm. Okay. Oh, animation speed. Let's slow that down. There we go. Okay. Reverse direction. Oh my goodness. Stop it. It gives you the hex code. You can make them all the same color. Oh, okay. That's cool. You want to drop the intensity. Okay. Cool. Advanced options. Yeah, I definitely want that to provide vision, luminosity, adjust the brightness of the light source. Okay. Enhancements are like enhance or the intensity of your dark colors illuminated by this light source. The default value for the standard light source is 0. Interesting. Okay. No, that's okay. Now I do like the concept that when your player moves closer to a sound source, it gets louder. Uh, Create. Okay. Create. Click and drag. I would love to be able to do that. clicking and dragging is not a thing that it's letting me doing. All right. Region controls. Hmm. Okay, so what's happening is I am oh, no. Hmm. I am trying to add sound. Um, region controls is how you would set up difficult terrain. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so I'm trying to drag sound out onto here, but sound is not a thing. You just need to select somewhere, click and hold, and drag for how far the sound emanates. Okay. There we go. Okay, and okay, don't want it constrained by walls. Just letting those tokens get closer. Audio file. What audio files do I have? So many audio files. That aren't on this computer. Okay, let's see. Okay, files. Images. Oh, did I not back up my music? Probably not. Okay, so here's the deal. We are going to use sea shanties. Because why not? Yeah, I have so many audio files. I did not copy them. Oh, you know what? I bet they're on the hard drive. That's okay. All right, source. My dog is currently unimpressed. Blah, 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 blah. All right, and then going to make the assumption. Hmm. Review. Oh, when active. Hover your cursor over an ambient sound to hear it as if your token was in that position. All right. Let's turn it up. Like the volume setting on the right hand side of my screen. Oh, I understand. Yeah, that's interesting. Blaming a cat for that. Okay, that's cool. Like that. There. Okay. Okay. My computer's freaking out. Okay, now it's one of my. Uh, okay. Um. um, Only generals. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Great note. This map note to be seen anywhere on the map by a player with permission to view it. That's cool that you can name it or you can have different images for it. Nice. Good. Toggle. Cool. All right, let's see what else do we got. Time. All right. I actually would like to roll. Which one? We do not have a token. Hmm. All right, vision. Update token. You do not have a token selected. Why? Why? Token. Push. Hmm. Token. Copy to clipboard. I don't know why, but okay, cool. Covered. Da, 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 da. Appearance. Select file. Update token. Push. Oh. Cool. Panic condition. +2. Keeping it together. Okay, but because okay, so I had to have the token out before I could roll. Okay. Fine. Fine. All right, so I figured out walls, I figured out lighting, I figured out sound. I think that is all for this evening. I will attempt to log in tomorrow and figure out how to share a game and all of that fun stuff. I have a game tomorrow afternoon, so it'll be tomorrow night again. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and hopefully it will go better. And I don't know, we'll see. Have fun, guys. Thanks so much for rolling with us. Ash, you want to say goodbye? No, you're sleeping. Okay.